Hello and good morning, and welcome to another video. Ooh, that car's coming down there a little bit quick. I didn't think he was going to be stopping. So it's June the 17th, a Wednesday morning, 2026. We've got a temperature of 59 degrees, and yet again, we're summer.
Capturing moments, creating memories, and welcome to our channel.
So it's cool. It's been raining very, very heavy, and we're on his way to work. So I've heard, and we're going to go see what it's like now, that they've been resurfacing the road all the way from the top of Golden Hill straight to Tunstall and all down Reginald Mitchell Way, which I know they've done Reginald Mitchell Way a few days ago, and that's not bad now because they've swept it and finished it. But I've heard from various reports that the road now, with loose chippings and no road markings from the top of Kidsgrove Bank right to the Sandy Ford roundabout, is quite bad. So we're gonna go and check it out for you as we go through. So we've just turned onto Liverpool Road, and we're heading up the very, very notorious Kidsgrove Bank. It's still called Liverpool Road here. We're just passing the Crown and Thistle pub. Like I say, we've had a very, very wet morning so far, so I don't know how that's actually reacted on these loose chippings I've heard about up here. But we'll see. It starts right at the top of Kidsgrove Bank. So I think any minute now the road here will turn from Liverpool Road to Kidsgrove Bank. It's still Liverpool Road at the moment. I think it's somewhere just here. Yeah, Kidsgrove Bank now has just appeared on the screen of the sat nav, and I can see now my first loose chipping sign and speed limit of 20 mile an hour. So let's check it out for you and see what sort of mess the council have made. So it starts here. Yep, they are. Look at this. Wow. Oh, how rough the road actually feels there as well. So even though it's just been resurfaced, the vibration through the vehicle then was tremendous, and you can see all these loose chippings. Unbelievable. I've got to ask myself a question. What do they think they're doing when they do the main roads with this? They say it helps the life of the road. I don't think it does a thing really, because it's just a very, very thin layer of tar and then some bricks. And look at this here now where they've actually not done it, and I think this is because there's a crossing there and it's skid risk, so they must be aware of how dangerous. Same the other side there. Look, they haven't done it there, and they haven't done it here, look, because yeah, like I say, there's another crossing here. Unbelievable. They've just completely left it there, look here. Well, things like this grid we've just gone over, it's no better, because that really wanted lifting. That's dipped, but they haven't done anything about it there. And they're coming to another crossing here, look here, and they've done exactly the same. They've stopped the loose chippings at that point, and what a mess it looks how they've done that. And then I've just gone past that road junction. It looks to me like the old road surface is showing through the chippings here. So yeah, that just tells you what a remarkably rubbish job they've done at this. So if anybody from the council is watching and does work on the road, drop me a comment and just tell me why you just waste all this money on these rubbish road surfaces. Crazy. I mean, what's this cost? Don't forget they've got to paint all the lines back on it now and everything, and there's got to be sweeper after sweeper coming up here trying to get some of these chippings up. And there's actually a crossing there, Licky, and they've actually done the loose chippings right to the crossing, so I wonder what the idea of the other two crossings up there are where they haven't done it. Again, if you can let me know in the comments what that's all about, please tell me, because that crossing's been done right across and over. So they did all this yesterday apparently. Now Reginald Mitchell Way, which we're turning onto in a second or two, they did last week, and they've swept that now, and then I think they've put like another top layer of tarmac on, so that does look better. But again, I'm going to say I can't see it's going to make the road last any longer. Cars just pulling off on us there as we're coming. We have to go round him. So yeah, you can see this road, look, it's all got to be marked out. But I mean, one consolation, they have swept all the loose chippings up, but it doesn't feel any smoother to me in any way, shape or form. I can still feel every little bump down here. It's just made it look better. It's because it was like a patchwork quilt down here where they'd patched all the road up, and there'd been roadworks. But again, look, they haven't done it over the roundabouts. It starts again here, and we've just got signs here now saying no road markings. So I wonder when they're going to put the road markings on. And this goes all the way down to the A500. Incredible. Like I say, I'm driving down here and it's still jogging me and bumping me, so it's no better than it was before. It's just cosmetic, really. It just looks better. The rain's actually starting again now, so we're probably going to get a few spots of water on the camera. We'll have to see how that is when we do the edit. Sometimes it actually spoils the picture because you've got water drops. So we're going to head down now this next section of loose chippings that they've done here, and that starts just round the corner here. But again, I think they've finished it apart from the road markings again. Look, it's all been swept up, and they've put like another top coat on here. So I say, at least you're not getting loose chippings flicking up and chipping your paint and hitting your windscreen. They've swept them all up, and they need to do that through Golden Hill and Sandyford ASAP, in my opinion. So getting back to the weather, it's just unreal. We had a real big heat wave just at the end of May where we had temperatures hitting nearly 95 degrees for about 3 or 4 days, and we had a massive thunderstorm. And then once we've had a thunderstorm, we've had this weather ever since. So every day it's been cool. We're back to coats. It's dull, it's wet, and like I said to you at the start of the video, it's now the 17th of June, so we're 4 days away from the summer solstice, the longest day, and we're not taking any advantage of these long days because it's so dull and miserable and wet at nights that it's getting dark early. Last night was an example. It was dark for nearly 10 o'clock because the cloud cover was so thick and made everywhere dull. Now if it was a really sunny day, I think it would be light till nearly 11 o'clock at night. So we need bring that back. We need the weather get better as we're on this longest part of the lovely summer nights, and then they start coming back in. So give it another month. Beginning of August, it comes to about just after 9 o'clock at night, and then once you've got through the middle of August, you do start seeing it draw in really, really quick. But it's just amazing, really, when it's light so late, but it should be later. So I don't know what the forecast is today, whether we've got any more rain or whether we're going to have a nicer day. It's 60 degrees outside now. Just looked at the temperature on the vehicle, and we're heading down the A500. Traffic at the moment, it's moving, so that's quite good. 'Cause at this time in the morning, it's 8:19 here on the 500. It can be pretty much a standstill. But we're doing very well this morning, so that's good. So we're just coming to the Tunstall and the Burslem turn off here. So if you wanted to go either of them two places, or Port Hill or anything like that, or Woolstanton, we could come off here. We again carry on. The next turn off will be the Woolstanton retail park, which you can go on there. They've got a good Marks and Spencer's and all the different things they put in shops, like Costa Coffee and Matalan. I think there's an Asda on there. Or you can go left and actually get to Festival Park on the new road, and that's this next turn off, which you can see advertised here. So yeah, you can even get to Newcastle and Stoke City Centre on there. So yeah, very, very good. So the Woolstanton Retail Park now is on the right hand side of us, so we would have come off on that turn off and gone right. We just getting a message through there. We'll read that in a minute when we've stopped talking to him. But yeah, again, I'm going to say the journey today down the A500, so far so good, is moving. We're actually cruising at 46 mile an hour. So we're doing well. Trees are all in full bloom at the moment, so normally you can see the Woolstanton Retail Park, but trees are too thick at the moment. So the next turn off we're coming to is the older turn off, where you can get to Anley City Centre and Festival Park. We can go straight on past there. I think we'll probably come off at Sidaway. So yeah, here's the city centre turn off there, looking out. The A53 they call that. We're carried on, as I said. Now in front of us in a second we'll see like a little bit of an industrial area. There's some really, really old abandoned buildings here on the left. I don't know whether you'll actually be able to see them off the camera that I've got on here today, but all the windows are out and broken. But it's interesting seeing the housing estate on the right hand side. We've got speed limit now here of 50 mile an hour, and if you look, they've got these yellow average speed cameras at the side of the road. So we'll be coming up to the goods yards area. That's a new development of Stoke in a second. And the rain unfortunately is coming on a little bit more again. So hopefully it's not not wetting my camera too much. The wind's blowing it off again. I'll have to see how good the picture is, whether I decide to leave this video on or get rid of it due to the rain. The camera is actually mounted on the vehicle outside on the roof. So yeah, you can see now the new goods yards building here. This is in Stoke, and that's all flats and apartments, and that runs right along the side of the canal. Quite a nice little revamped area there. But again, we're going to carry on here. We're going to go, and then eventually we're going to come off at the Britannia Stadium, which is probably a couple of mile or a mile and a half down here. So this is Stoke we're going through. Again, the traffic moving quite light for the time of the day, and considering it's been wet and schools again, and you normally find when it's been raining there's a lot more school traffic on the road, but not today. So here we go. In front of us in a second you'll see the big chimney from the incinerator. That's right on the junction of the A50 and the Britannia Stadium, where we're going to make a left. So we're going to move over to the left hand lane here now. Just started indicated and checked it's clear, and then we're going to come off, well, I don't know what you call it, the A500 or the Queensway. It actually says on the sat nav it's called the Queensway, and we're going to get on the A50 and keep in the left lane and head towards the Fenton area. So this is the junction to the A50, and as we go round here you'll see the big chimney in front of us, and then if you look to the right we've got the Britannia Stadium, the football stadium famously known for Stoke City Football Club. And that's just round the corner. As we go round the corner here, you'll see it in a second. The traffic lights have just got me for a minute, so well, they've actually changed to green now, so hopefully we'll get through this sequence. Incinerator straight in front of you, and then we should see the Britannia Stadium. We can just see the roof of it there. Again, the trees are quite thick and blocking it, but it's right on the left hand side there. It's not like you call it the Britannia Stadium, that was years ago. It's the Bet365 Stadium now, owned by the Coates family, so it hasn't been Britannia Stadium for a good while. So I do apologise for any of you Stoke fans out there for me calling it that. I'll correct myself now. It's the Bet365 Stadium on Trentham Lakes. So the lights got us again here, just on the Trentham Lakes junction. We're going to go straight through, head towards the Heron Cross area, and then head up the Victoria Place link to Fenton, to King Street, where we will be ending this video today. So the journey is approximately 10 miles that we will have done from where we started the video to where we finished it, and the general consensus of the video was just to show you all the loose chippings they've put on the road through Golden Hill, Sandyford and Tunstall and down Reginald Mitchell Way. So in the comments let me know what you think about that sort of road surface, whether you think it's justifiable, whether you think it does a good job. Let me know. I think personally it's a mess and a waste of money. I think if they're going to do the roads, they shouldn't spend all that money patching them up like they've done with that. They should do them properly, because I mean the roads in the area are absolutely shocking. It has been like Pothole City. So we're going to make a left here towards Fenton and Hanley. This is called Victoria Place Link. And this will take us to, like I say, King Street. Crossings out there. We've got a pretend like a non-permanent one there at the moment. Always a busy road, this Victoria Place Link is, and then we're going to make a right here now onto King Street. Well, let's indicate and start telling people where we're going. Quite a busy roundabout this is. Always a lot of cars go over this. So we've just got to wait for all the traffic. Like I say, it's always very, very busy. You've got to catch your chance here to go. We're not getting very far at the moment. There's that many cars coming both ways on us. We'll get there in a minute. Yeah, here we go. So this is King Street in Fenton. Quite a few shops and takeaways and oat cakes and pizza places along here. Like a little block of shops and everything there. So yeah, I think this is where we end the video. So I'm going to say, if you've enjoyed this video I've done for you today, please like, please share. Of course, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to subscribe. So I think a lot of people, when they hear the word subscribe, think they've got to pay. You haven't. It doesn't cost you a penny. It's just a YouTube termination. Subscribe. So please do that. It helps the channel. Drop me some comments. Give me a big thumbs up. Give me a hype. Get these small channels rolling. And of course, the main thing, give our Nick a big paws up. And we'll see you soon, wherever that may be, on the next video. Thanks for watching. The vlog is over.